Hello, hello. Can you hear me now? Good morning. You can hear me. Okay. Hurrah. Yay. Sorry about that. Little mishap with the audio. Good morning and post Merry Christmas. I hope that you all had a wonderful day yesterday if you celebrate Christmas. If not, I hope you had a lovely day anyway, regardless. And yes, and I hope that you're ready for today's drawing session. How has your week been? I can't believe that we are, wow, this side of this week, this side of the year's milestone, the 26th of December. Where has this year gone, right? If I do have to say though that I feel like these weekly sessions of doodling has certainly made me feel more mindful of time and the passage of time, and so it's kind of not quite so fleeting a year, but also at the same time it is. I don't know if you can relate. And these are beautiful times to stop, slow down, and do some creative doodling, some creative meditation. So it's so good to see you all here. Let's see who is able to join us on this lovely Friday. Tracy, good morning. Hi, Evelina. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Florgie. Good morning, Yana. Hey. Oh, let's see. Oh, Jo Ellen, good morning. Hi, Dilly. Fantastic. Yay. So we've got our friends. Hey, Jenny. Fantastic. So lovely to have you here. Yay. Hope that, hey Sandy, good to see you. Thank you so much all for joining. I'm so glad that you're able to attend. Sorry about the technical issues. As you know, I'm hoping that the replay will be available, but who knows if the tech does work out. It's always a practice of detachment. We hope that it does, but we're okay if it doesn't. I'm in a different location at the moment. Next week we'll be back in our normal location. And today we are drawing our next letter. It is the letter, what is the letter? I don't know which letter we are on. It's TUV. Let's see. Getting my drawing is TUV W. Yay! We're on the letter W. Hi Jennifer, good morning. I'm actively bringing color and drawing back into my life to feed my soul. Today's my first time. I'm excited to learn the daily habit of art in my life. Yay! Well, you're so in the right place here, Jennifer. Thank you so much for joining. These drawing sessions are intended to be exactly that, an opportunity to bring creativity into your day-to-day life, as well as mindfulness, relaxation, and generally just a pocket of self-care time. This is not an art class, so we're not going to be teaching any art. We're just following and being creatively intuitive. We are doing the letter W today. So the letter W is an extra little prompt for us to think about things that we're grateful for, things that we're intending, things that we're processing that begin with the letter W, on top of anything else that we happen to notice while we are doodling, because the practice is about being aware of being aware of what you're thinking, what thoughts come up. Are there any patterns? Do you notice anything about perhaps the speed of the thoughts that you have while you're doodling? Do you notice them slowing down? Do you notice your breath slowing down? Do you notice what your entire body is doing while you are doodling? So very much a practice of mindfulness. And a lot of fun as well. So we do some drawing, we do some chit-chatting in the comments. So please do feel free to share whatever is coming up for you in the comments if you'd like. And to kick that off, I would love to hear from you as we settle into our session, taking a nice deep breath in and a longer breath out. Maybe one more breath in And a long breath out. I would love to know from you, how are you feeling in this moment on a scale of 1 to 10, taking your internal temperature gauge, as it were, checking emotionally, physically, mentally. How do you feel with 1 being awful, 10 being awesome? Where are you right now? And share in the comments. And I can imagine for many this is maybe the first little break you're taking after the frantic pace of the holidays. So I understand if the temperature in the room is pretty low, but that's okay because we are here to pick each other up. So Tracy, you're an 8. Evelina, you're an 8. Florgie, you're an 8. Okay, we got high vibes in the room. Delee, you're a 6. I'm looking forward to the wonderful practice. Fantastic. Rhonda, you're a 7. Yesterday was hard, and so this break is great. I have a list of Insight Timer lives today. Fantastic. Oh, so good. So good that you are prioritizing your creative self-care. Jennifer, you're a 10. Joellen, thank you for bringing us your 10. Thank you. And Jenny, you're a 7. Okay, so we have lots of high vibes in the room. If your vibes today are not quite so high, then please do help yourself to the other high vibes that are joining you here. It is contagious, just like creativity is contagious. So take all the vibes that you require. If you've got extra vibes to give, please do so generously, and it will be very much appreciated. I would say that my vibes today, I'm an 8 as well. I'd say I'm an 8. So yeah, definitely a high vibe room here. Thank you so, so much. And let's get a little, before we get into our doodling, as you gather all of your implements to draw, whether you are drawing analog or digital, doesn't matter, whatever your preference is, gather all your bits and bobs together, and we'll get an extra little reminder from the universe through our cards. Let's see what our self-care cards for today have to say. Okay, this one. Celebrate. Celebrate. I take my time to celebrate each little and big achievement. By doing so, I acknowledge and honor my spirit for showing up for me on this life journey. Can you see that it's a bit overexposed? But that's our celebrate. That's our celebrate card. So lots to celebrate. And this is probably a great time. I mean, how lovely is this? It is from this week onwards, for the next week, is a great time to reflect on the year that has been and what it is that we are celebrating, what we can celebrate, the big and the small. So yeah, I receive this nudge with gratitude. I take time to celebrate each little and big achievement. By doing so, I acknowledge and honor my spirit for showing up for me on this life journey. So I love that. Remember to celebrate. So today we are drawing the letter W. I am going to switch over my camera so that you can see my iPad, which is where I draw for those of you who are new. And let me just see here how I can get my... It's always a little disconcerting when I don't have my usual setup. But it is all good. It is all good. Okay, so let's see. iPhone. No, that's the wrong one. No, okay, wait. There we go, there we go. Okay, we got it. We got there in the end. So I draw on my iPad using the Procreate app. And yeah, let's see if I am able to bring this screen up. Yeah, I'm going to do it on here. So let's see. Let me get my Zen Doodle. Okay, we have an automatic Zen Doodle pattern. For those of you who don't know, there is a link in my Insight Timer profile where you can go and download the free list of 50 Zen Doodle patterns. And that's the list that we are drawing off of today. And that is the reference to which this Zen Doodling pattern selector refers. So just to give you context. All right, so let us see which doodle patterns we're going to be doing today. Okay. So we're going to be doing 7 different patterns. And the numbers are, if you want to write them down, it's like doing the lottery, Zen Doodle lottery. Is this the right way around for you? Is it reading the right way around? CW words coming in. Evelina, wonderful. Minde, woohoo. Jenny, that's a great card. Today I'm celebrating completing a task that's been on my to-do list for too long. Yes, yes, yes. Jennifer, all your W's. Win, winning, winner. Wee, woo, whoop, wow, whimsy, wonder, wonderment, warmth, welcome, well-being, well done, and worthwhile. I love that. Witness, worthy, worthiness. Wreath, white, witnessed and witnessing. Yes, love that. Tracy says, why whopping Wednesday, whoopsie. Rhonda, ooh, Rhonda says water. Yes. Okay, let's get set up here, ready to do some doodling. So if you can't see it, it is the numbers. Let me get my board set up. 1, 4, 6, 15, 37, 38, and 47. If you don't have the reference sheets, that is okay, because I will be keeping it on the screen as we work through it. So today's patterns, there you go. So the first thing that we're going to do is draw our W. And we want to draw it big enough that we can doodle inside. Oh gosh, mine is going to be wonky. Wonky. A wonky W. There we go. I got a wonky W. So we don't go for perfection here. It's not about perfection. It is about the process. So taking a nice deep breath in, we're going to now divide our W into 7 different sections for each pattern. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. There we go. There is no perfection in this practice. It is only practice in this practice. Okay, so starting with our first pattern. Pattern number 1. As you warm up, that's another nice W. Start to warm up. Making some circles in your first section. However many you want. Tracy says watercolor, waterfalls. Mende says wiggles. Sandy, just curious, what brush are you using in Procreate? This is Monoline. So it's one of the original Procreate apps. It's a 1.1, so I have adjusted something. I think I adjusted the stability. But monoline, I have found it's kind of been a standard favorite for my doodling. Okay. Ooh. I don't know about you, but for me it's feeling like it's been a long time since I did this. It has only been a week. A week, that's a W. Yes, Jenny, weekend. Monday, woohoo. Welp. Yeah. Oh, welp. When we make whoopsies on our doodles, on our drawings, we just go with it, put our hands up and say, welp, that didn't turn out as intended. Like last week's tortoise. Still makes me giggle when I think about it. So, just intentionally slowing down your pace, slowing down your breath, letting your lines be slow and smooth on the page, turning your page instead of contorting your wrist. Ah, Sandy, oh, you've been trying, but you haven't found a pen. Yeah, it does take some trial and error. And I think it took me quite a long time to use the monoline. In fact, you can see I've created a little library called Zen Doodle. So this is specifically the 4 pencils or the 4 brushes that I play with. So give monoline a try. And adjust as needed. Of course, remembering that, excuse me, with certainly mindfulness-based doodling, the aesthetic is not the primary objective. Weather, that's another W that comes to mind. I wonder how it is for you there. I know we often do talk about the weather, benign conversation that it is, but I always find it interesting how different experiences of the weather affect how we're feeling. Dali, woman. Yes, we are women. Absolutely. Ah, what it means to be a woman. The strength of a woman. Owning our feminine power. Feminine creativity. Oh, Abelina, it was scary windy in San Diego. Yes, I've seen that there's been a lot of flood activity in California. I hope that you and all of yours are safe and warm and dry. Tracy Windows, winner. Will, winter, watching watermelon. Yeah. What are we most grateful for? Taking it slow and easy. Reminding yourself that there is nothing riding on the outcome of this doodle. The appearance is secondary to practice. Notice how your body feels right now. Are you holding any tension anywhere? Perhaps breathe into anywhere that you do notice some tension, shoulders, jaw, back. Are you clenching anything? And just with each line, allow yourself just to let go a little bit more with every new line on the page. Giving yourself permission to slow down and release. Yes, Rhonda, wellness, my gosh. So grateful for wellness, feeling well, feeling healthy. Knowing that this practice right now is contributing to your wellness. The simplicity of this practice. The no obligation aspect of this practice. All of this practice for the sake of self-care, pleasure, and creativity. All in the name of wellness. Helping you to regulate your nervous system. Florgy worthiness. Yeah. Notice how your hand, wrist, fingers, forearm, elbow, upper arm, and shoulder are all starting to warm up. Perhaps you notice your lines loosening up. Maybe your grip on your pen or pencil becomes less tight. Tracy, it felt like winter yesterday. Oh my gosh. Really? 15 degrees Celsius on Christmas Day. My gosh, that is chilly. Wow. How unusual. Mende, womb. Yeah. The literal birthplace of creativity. The birthplace of creation. Walking, being able to go for nice long walks, I'm grateful for that. And in fact, I intend to do more walking. I have not walked enough this year. I want to increase my walking. Particularly after dinner. I'm going to write that down as a reminder of my intention. I know, Tracy, I can't believe this year has gone by so quickly. Can't believe it. Yeah, in a winter wonderland. Who is in a winter wonderland right now? This was not a white Christmas this year, but I believe the snow is coming this afternoon. And we did plan on going out for a walk. I hope we don't come to regret that decision. This is a happy first doodle. These flowers always make me feel, yeah, it reminds me of smiling sunflowers. Happy flowers. Joellen, warp speed. Yes, that's what this year has felt like for sure. That's why these mindfulness practices are so important, so that we are conscious of the passage of time. We are conscious of our experience of time. It doesn't pass us by without us noticing. Rhonda, you're writing your W words around your W. Great. That is a great way to remind you of what comes up and what resonates. And if you're borrowing W words from others who are sharing, I do the same. Notice if you're feeling any tension, and just stretch it out, breathe into it. Hey Jessica, good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Is this a new pattern? No, it's an old one, but apparently one that we don't get very often. That doesn't come up very often. It is pattern number 1. It's funny that there are some patterns that pop up all the time. Like I said, it's like the Zen Doodle lottery. Get your numbers ready. Today we are drawing 7 different doodles in our W letter. Yep, it's a lot of patterns, but we're here for it. And of course, if we don't finish them within our allotted live session time, the invitation stands to complete your doodle over the course of the weekend or the coming week. So there is no pressure whatsoever to keep up, to go at the same speed I do, or anything. There is no pressure. I will keep reminding you of the numbers if you did want to follow along. So that is pattern number 1. And here's all the other numbers. 1, 4, 6, 15, 37, 38, and 47. Yes, W for wow. So I'm going to go on to the next one, pattern number 4, which is not dissimilar. It's kind of quite close in appearance. Taking a nice deep breath in every now and then to bring your awareness back to your breath. Taking your time. Allowing the repetition of the shapes to ease your mind, because there's nothing to work out. You can just let your pen or pencil make marks on the page. If there is any kind of whoopsie, then let it go, move on. Practicing non-attachment to the outcome. Oh, what has happened? My camera decided to change lens. That's bizarre. Why'd you do that? Let me bring it closer then. I'm apparently making up a brand new pattern. What else are you grateful for that starts with the letter W? Wholesome things. I am busy building a puzzle, a 1,000 piece puzzle. And I get a little bit ensconced, let's say. But it's so wholesome and analog. It's lovely. Oh my gosh, Sandy, yes, wildflowers, looking forward to the spring. Spring feels a long way off right now, but yes, we can bring spring into our daily lives just by doodling them, doodling our wildflowers. You just like winter where you are, Sandy. What is your winter like? Because there's winter and then there's winter. There's like degrees of winter, I feel. And at least, I guess, winter makes us appreciate the spring and the summer. Summer certainly makes me appreciate winter. Summer in DC, at least. Rain, 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 and more rain, and overcast. Yeah, I can imagine that does get a little tiresome. But the benefit of all that rain, I always think when I see places like Ireland and Scotland, is that everything's green. The payoff of all that rain is all the greenery. Yeah. There's a limit. I hear you. And the beautiful waterfalls. That's also one payoff. sun. There's something very special about a warm winter sun. If you've got a little sunny spot indoors, you can just cozy up inside in the glow of the sun. With a nice book or a puzzle. I'm really into my puzzles of late. This is puzzle season. Again, one of the things about winter, things to be grateful for. It makes me want to do puzzles. Tracy, wedding. Going to a wedding. It has been years since I have been to a wedding, but they are fun. Okay, my doodle didn't come out exactly like the picture. That's okay. How's yours coming along? Yours reminds you of corn, yeah. I suppose it could be a corn on the cob, like a, how do you, cut through a middle of a corn of a cob, corn on the cob. Writing. Did somebody say writing at all? That's certainly an intention as well. Do more writing next year. Oh. Excuse the traffic noise outside. I don't think I said at the beginning I'm in New York at the moment. And we're right on the Hudson River. And the traffic is very noisy. Notice if your breathing has slowed since you started the doodles. Do you feel like you've warmed up and got into the groove of making marks, inviting a looseness into your drawing, releasing any tension, relaxing body and mind. Signaling to your nervous system that this is a secure time and space, where there's no deadline, no hurry, no expectation. Runda willow trees, beautiful willow trees, swaying in the breeze. Tracy's asking, what is everybody doing for New Year's Eve? I'll probably be going to bed at 10. Yeah, Sandy, I'm with you. Fortunately, we get to see the Sydney fireworks on TV super early, so we can tick that box and then go off to bed. We like see it at midday. We generally at least wait to watch the London fireworks, so that's a nice comfy time. But yeah, I feel it's like a rite of passage when you're okay with not doing anything on New Year's Eve. You know you have matured. Yes, Jennifer, here I'm getting into my intentions for 2026, and this is what I crafted. Yes. With wild, walking within woods, weaving worlds, wielding wisdom, welcoming work, witnessing worth, writing, waltzing, watercoloring, world-making, well-being, widening. That's so cool. Love that.
I wish I could give hearts on this side. Love that, Jennifer. Wild walking within woods. Yes, woodland. More woodland time. Weaving worlds, wielding wisdom, welcoming work, witnessing with, writing, waltzing, watercoloring, world making, well-being, widening. Love that. Sandy says, I guess one good thing about the rain here, it keeps the firecrackers away. Yes, but they make up for it on the 4th of July. At least I can sleep. Yeah. Yeah, witnessing. Tracy, I'm going to watch the 9 p.m. fireworks down at the beach, then back home to watch the midnight fireworks over here in Sydney. Yeah. Yeah, that seems to be a thing, is to do an early, like matinee of fireworks. They should just do laser shows, to be quite honest. You know, getting all environmentally aware, perhaps. Okay, good, Jennifer. Sandy, rub it in, Tracy. Yes, Jennifer, and also more inclusive, because so many people have sensory issues when it comes to fireworks. Absolutely. It just makes more sense. And surely it's got to be cheaper as well, like you're literally not burning money. Yeah. Oh, Rhonda, wildlife and whipped cream. But not necessarily together. That's funny. Yes to whipped cream and yes to wildlife. Drone shows are beautiful. Yes, Evelina, there's an artistry in that, isn't there? I mean, it's a lot. Well, I would imagine, not that I've got any frame of reference, but a lot more skill involved and choreography in the drone shows. Yes, Jennifer, solving the world problems as we create it, loving this experience so deeply. Yay, I'm so glad. I'm glad you're enjoying it. You're so welcome. Thank you for joining. And that's the thing, it is such a co-creation. It is every session is different, and we all make it so together. I love it. Hey, it's nearly coming up for a year since these Friday Doodle sessions started. I think it started in January. So that's cool. These look like pea pods. Oh, Yay, Evelina. I'm so happy that you started with the letter A as well. Gosh. Who knew we'd actually see it all the way through? W, X, Y, Z. We've got 3 more letters after this. As I used to identify as a person who doesn't finish things. That is no longer the case. And this is yet another testament or affirmation of that. So if you have been here since the beginning, well done. 23 down, 3 to go. That is a dedicated self-care, weekly self-care practice. And obviously we intersperse it with the alternating creative sessions in between. For those of you who haven't been here from the beginning. So we do the letters every other week. And then the alternating weeks is a free form journal prompt type doodle session. Sandy, always been your dream to go to Australia? Ah, thanks to Lee on the 1 year. Oh, yay. I feel blessed by all of you who keep showing up. I will always remember my first few sessions. I was so nervous. I could barely speak and my hand shook. I changed the camera from my face and onto the screen, onto my drawing hand, and I could see how wobbly my lines were because I was so nervous. So funny to witness our own growth that comes from experience. And it also keeps me accountable to my own mindful doodle practice. Oh, yay, Sandy. You got me started in Procreate as I was already doodling. Oh, fantastic. Good. Well, I hope that the world of Procreate has opened up the flood of creativity. It certainly is a worthwhile investment. More than. And it's just nice to be, like, what I find with the digital doodling is I've always got my iPad with me and I can do it wherever I am. Let's see. Oh, Tracy, thank you. Yes, Jenny, waffles. Grateful for waffles. Dilly, I haven't been from the beginning, but I have gone back and did the ones I missed. Awesome. That's so good. I'm glad that you're able to do that. Obviously not all of the recordings worked out, but I think majority of them are there. They are available. So if anybody is wanting to go back and do any past live sessions, the replays are available on another platform. The link is in my teacher profile. And of course, I've got some pre-recorded audio tracks on Insight Timer for short 10-minute or so doodles. So if you are looking for just a quick session, you don't have the full 90 minutes of these live sessions, then check out the Mind for Art tracks I've got on my teacher profile. There's about 10 there, I think, already, with more to come in the new year. If you're ever stuck for ideas on what to doodle and you wanted just a little bit of guidance, you can listen to one of those tracks. So pattern number 6. Next one, pattern number 15. My spidey sense tells me I'm not going to finish this in our allotted time. And that's okay. The invitation stands for all of us to continue whenever we choose. Oh, Florgie, you didn't notice it at all? Are you referring to my hand shaking? Jennifer, to witness one's own becoming is the highest art. Growth recognized, integrated, and claimed. Oh, love that. Yes, self-witnessing is mastery. Isn't that the truth? Oh, good, Sandy. Procreate has taken your art to a new level. Fantastic. Tracy says, whizzy world. It is a whizzy world. You're quite right. So it is good for us to intentionally slow down through practices like this. Okay, well that one is a quick one. Number 15. Easy peasy. Number 37. Oh my gosh, we've got some very similar ones coming up in our selection here. Wondering and wandering. Sense of curiosity. Tracy says wizard. Notice if you're holding your pen tight again and intentionally loosen your grip. I think I'm going to leave the filling in for after the session so that I can continue with the next pattern. Oh yeah, we have 15 minutes left or thereabout, so I'll continue with that after. So that's number 37. Number 38. Diana, I have been creating letters for my friends and family's first initials. Yay! I'm working on number 26 today. I've so enjoyed the process. That is fantastic. Yay, I'm so glad for you. How beautiful. I love that. I'm so glad that you've enjoyed it. It's such a lovely idea as well. It's a gift that gives twice. A gift to the person, but also the gift of you get to create it. Jennifer, may I ask Abigail, what has inspired you to do the doodling with the letters? It was mostly, I would say, a way to, like a series, to create an intentional series of the practice with a very simple concept, to be quite honest. Yeah, and to find gratitude inspired by the letters. So, nothing groundbreaking really. Just a place to start. In fact, maybe is an Australian illustrator, incredibly talented illustrator, Cameron Campbell, I can't remember his surname. But anyway, he did a alphabet series. Might have been last year, might have been the beginning of this year. And yeah, I liked the concept and had attempted to just do my own illustration series as a result of his nudge and inspiration. And I think it just morphed from there. And I knew, having attempted and failed it the first time on my own, that if I had accountability, I was more likely to complete it. So perhaps that was it. I like this pattern. Enjoy that one. Number 38. Oh, the last one, okay. 47. Sandy asks, would you be inspired to incorporate neurographic with some doodles? Absolutely. Yeah, I think after this series, so it's kind of given a nice framework and a nice focal theme, and definitely as this is on a macro scale, on a micro scale rather, when we do our doodling, you know, it all starts with the first mark,
And I feel like this alphabet series has sparked the creative process, and so definitely there will be some, I'm not sure yet what it is. I'm waiting for kind of confirmation of a creative nudge for the series that comes after the alphabet series. And definitely am eager to invite more, well, in addition to what we already do, invite additional creative practices. Oh, Jennifer, so relaxing, good. Trying to bring arts back into my life in a daily way, and I wanted to know how you got inspired so that I can get inspired and keep this going. Yeah. Well, I want to encourage you, go and follow the link. Let me put my teacher profile there. Follow the link in my teacher profile to download the 50 Doodle reference sheet. And as I mentioned earlier, I've also got, I've started a series of tracks, pre-recorded tracks on Insight Timer for shorter sessions, for shorter doodle sessions. So if you like this kind of doodle approach to creativity as one flavor, then there's some options there for you. And it's surprising, even just a simple doodle goes a long way to strengthen your creative muscle. And your creative confidence. Hey Cal, what technology are we doodling? Are we doodle watching? This is on an iPad using the Procreate app, but it is purely preference for me. Most of our doodlers are drawing, I assume, with pen and paper, so it's not obligatory to doodle digitally. It's just a preference. Yeah, where'd our music go?
hear the cat meowing? How are we doing? Okay, we have 3 minutes left, thereabout. So as we start to wrap up, wherever you are in your doodle, give yourself permission to complete it at another time if you are not yet finished. If you feel like you want to share your doodle, you can do that on another platform, that the link to which you'll find in my teacher profile. Insight Timer doesn't have the functionality to share images, unfortunately. So we make use of a different platform to be able to share our images if you choose to. There's no obligation at all. Again, follow the link in the teacher profile. And then we will be doing our next doodle session next week, Friday, at the same time, which is 10 o'clock EST. And next week's session is a non-alphabet themed session. It is a nature-inspired journal prompt doodling session, where we tend to focus on one pattern or one image, with just, actually they tend to be a bit quieter, like less talking, but that's not a rule, it's just an observation. So if you want to follow that, then please make sure that you're following me so that you get notified of the date and time. I don't think I have the event. Oh yeah, no, I don't have the event card to post here, but if you go and follow, check out my teacher profile, then you'll see it, the upcoming event. And that, is that the 31st? Will that be a, a New Year's Eve? Let's see. Oh no, that'll be the 2nd already, my gosh. Friday the 2nd. Oh, that's why I don't have the card. Because it's already in January. Okay, so Friday the 2nd. Excuse me. Friday the 2nd. My gosh, that's crazy. So I want to wish you all a happy new year. And may it be a fabulous one. Set your intentions with intention. And I hope that doodling, creativity, and mindfulness is part of that intention for the new year. If you are looking for a weekly practice, then this is where you can join us to do that. And I want to thank you for, oh, all my notifications are coming on now because we have finished our session. I want to thank you for joining. I'm so grateful that you are here. I want to thank you for all of you who have been here since the beginning. I so appreciate you. And for all of you who have since joined and continue to join, you really do make these sessions so special. And I'd like to just close off this session. Let's doing our internal weather check. See how you're feeling right now on a scale of 1 to 10. With 1 being awful, 10 being awesome. Where are you now after our 90 minutes together of mindful doodling? Has it increased? Has it decreased? Has it stayed the same? All results are welcome. Florgie, you're a 9. Rhonda, you're an 8. Jenny, you're an 8. We've got some high vibes in the room today. I'm so grateful for that. Happy New Year, Evelina. Thank you, Tracy. Florgie, you're so wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Dilly. Jennifer, you're an 11. Fantastic. Diana, 8 to a 10. Dilly, 6.5. A little up. Good. Tracy, you're a very sleepy 7. How wonderful.
Wonderfully 100, Joe Ellen. Evelina, 8 to 7, trying to keep up. Okay, yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. So take it easy and give yourself permission to complete it in your own time. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the week ahead. Patricia, too. We're sending you lots of vibes. I hope that you feel the good vibes in the room. I hope that, yeah, you can do some doodling on your own and perhaps increase that rating, even just by a point, a half a point. That's going in the right direction. Mende, you also inspired me to use Procreate. Yay! Adding in this doodling practice this year has been so rewarding. You're so welcome. Yay, I'm so glad. Good. Thank you, Jennifer. This was a good, truly for this gift. I truly enjoyed our time together. Love and light to all. Fantastic. Thank you so much, all of you. Have yourself a safe, happy, and wonderful new year. May you set your intentions with intention, and may they all come to fruition. And I look forward to this doodle session this time next year. Okay? Imagine that. All that we have achieved. Maybe we align our doodle sessions with our intentions, our 2026 intentions. How about that? We weave it in so that every week we are reminded of the intentions that we set for 2026. Let's contemplate that as an idea. We'll see where it goes. Thank you so much, all of you. I appreciate all of you. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you in 2026. Have a good one. Bye.